नमस्ते विद्यार्थी मित्रो. यापूर्वीच मी प्रकरण 1 आणि प्रकरण 2 पूर्ण केलेलं आहे. आता प्रकरण 3 आपण सुरू केलेलं आहे. प्रकरण 3 मध्ये देखील एक्सरसाइज 3.1 पूर्ण केलेला आहे. आता या व्हिडिओमध्ये मी स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ ए कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर, त्यावर डिपेंडिंग असणारी सर्व सॉल्व्ड एक्झाम्पल्स, नेक्स्ट सोल्युशन ऑफ ए क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन इन कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर सिस्टम, and then we'll solve all the solved examples, and lastly I will take the exercise 3.2. Exercise 3.2 मधले सर्व examples मी या व्हिडिओमध्ये कंप्लीट करणार आहे. Now let us start. First, the square root of a complex number. Consider z is equals to x plus iy be any complex number, and if I take the square root x plus iy, and that's equals to a plus ib. म्हणजे कुठलाही कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर घेतला त्याचा स्क्वेअर रूट जर आपण काढलं तर आपल्याला पुन्हा कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबरच मिळतो, where a comma b belongs to set of real number. On squaring both sides, then you will get, या रूटचा जर आपण स्क्वेअर केला, रूट आणि स्क्वेअर will get cancelled, and then here you will get x plus iy. On the right hand side, a plus ib bracket square. Okay, now expand this, a plus ib bracket square. हे जर आपण एक्सपान्शन केलं, फर्स्ट टर्म किती मिळेल आपल्याला, a square plus the second term is a 2abi, and the third term is a I square b square. But what is I square b square? It is a minus b square. Therefore we can write here I square means what? Minus 1. It is a square minus b square plus 2abi. Okay, आपण ते इथे लिहिलं a square minus b square plus 2abi. Now equating the real and imaginary part. Okay, मग x ची व्हॅल्यू काय येणार? x is equals to a square minus b square, and y is equals to, इथे I get cancelled, then you will get y is equals to 2ab. Solving this simultaneously, we get the values of a and b. Okay, now the solved examples. Okay, find the square root of 6 plus 8i. याचा square root आपण find out करणार. Let square root of 6 plus 8i is equals to a plus ib, where a comma b belongs to set of real number. On squaring both sides, we get 6 plus 8i is equals to a plus ib bracket square. Okay, आता a plus ib चं एक्सपान्शन जर आपण केलं, आता वरच्याच फॉर्म्युल्यावरनं, तर a square minus b square plus 2abi. इक्वेटिंग द रिअल अँड इमॅजिनरी पार्ट. म्हणजे काय, a square minus b square ची व्हॅल्यू किती आली, तर 6 आली. तर a square minus b square is equals to 6. 2abi is equals to 8i. I get cancelled. Therefore 8 is equals to 2ab. 2 म्हणजे आपण याला सिम्प्लिफाय करणार, डिवाइड by 2 on both sides. 8 upon 2, then you will get 4. 2ab upon 2, you will get ab. Okay. यावरून आपण a ची व्हॅल्यू काढणार. What is a is equals to b by 4. Okay, this is. Now put this value of a in equation 1. Therefore equation 1 becomes 6 is equals to, the value of a is a 4 upon b bracket square minus b square. मग याचा स्क्वेअर किती आला? That is a 16 upon b square minus b square. Now multiply on both sides by b square. या दोन्ही बाजूला जर आपण b square ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं, then what you will get? 6b square is equals to 16 upon b square into, इथे किती येणार, तर b square. Then this is a b square into b square. This 6b square आला तुम्हाला. This b square will get cancelled, equal to 16 minus b raised to 4. पुन्हा हे क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन कसं लिहिणार, हे टर्म आपण लेफ्ट हँड साइडला आणणार. Therefore it will become b raised to 4 plus 6b square minus 16 is equals to 0. That is b square bracket square plus 6b square minus 16. Okay, now put b square is equals to m, then you will get b square plus 6m minus 16. पुन्हा एक क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन मिळालं. याचे फॅक्टर्स जर आपल्याला करायचे असतील, then how you can write, that is m square. फर्स्ट टर्म लास्ट टर्म मल्टिप्लिकेशन किती, तर minus 16. minus 16 मल्टिप्लिकेशन आलं पाहिजे. then the terms must be, फॅक्टर्स किती येतात, 8m minus 2m minus 16 and this equals to 0. या दोघांची जर अल्जेब्रिक सम केलं then you will get 6m. या दोघांना कॉमन काढणार. What is the common from these two? M is common. Then in bracket m plus 8, and what is the common? Minus 2 common in bracket m plus 8, and this equals to 0. M plus 8, M plus 8, you will get M plus 8. Remaining terms क्या आता है? M minus 2 in second bracket. M plus 8 is equals to 0. This is the M plus 8 is equals to 0, or and what is next? M minus 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, M is equals to minus 8, M is equals to 2. But what is M is equals to B square? B square is equals to minus 8, or B square is equals to 2. Okay. But B is a real number. म्हणून त्याचा जर स्क्वेअर केला तर तो पॉझिटिव्ह असला पाहिजे. Therefore, B square is not equals to minus 8. मग B square is equals to काय पॉसिबल आहे? B square is equals to 2. Taking the square root on both sides, B is equals to plus or minus 2. Plus or minus root 2. Okay. If we take the square root. आता एकदा B is equals to plus root 2 घेणार, एकदा minus घेणार. If I take B is equals to root 2. But what is A is equals to? A is equals to 4 upon B. इथे value substitute करणार. A is equals to 4 upon B. Substitute the value of B. B इथे root 2 आहे. Now this 4 can be written as 4 कसा लिहिणार? 2 into 2. Okay. 2 into 2. Upon इथे किती दिलं आहे त्याने? root 2. Again this 1 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. इथे एक root 2 cut होणार. And then you will get A is equals to 2 root 2. This is the first value. Therefore, the square root of 6 plus 8i is equals to A plus IB. A किती घेतला होता? A किती आला आपल्याला? 2 root 2. And what was the B? B is a root 2. We will take the root 2 as a common. Then in bracket you will get root 2 in bracket 2 plus I. This is the first square root. What about the second? जर B minus घेतला तर then you will get A is equals to minus 2 root 2. Okay. A is equals to minus 2 root 2 मिळेल. You can see this again here. A is equals to पुन्हा इथे 4 म्हणजे 4 upon B. 4 means what? 2 into 2 upon the value of B is minus root 2. Okay. 2 into 2 means what here? Root 2 into this is the root 2, and this divided by minus root 2. These two get cancelled and you will get A is equals to minus 2 root 2. पुन्हा त्याचा square root किती येणार? The square root of 6 plus 8i is equals to A plus IB. The value of A is minus 2 root 2 and the B is minus root 2 into I. पुन्हा यातनं कॉमन काय? The root 2 common, minus root 2 common in bracket 2 plus I. Okay. एकदा तुम्हाला इथे काय मिळतंय? तर प्लस मिळतंय. नंतर इथे काय मिळतंय? तर मायनस. Therefore, the square root of 6 plus 8i is equals to plus or minus root 2 in bracket 2 plus I. या टाइपमध्ये आपल्याला तुम्हाला स्क्वेअर रूट फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. यू हॅव टू फाइंड आउट दी स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ दी गिवन कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. ओके. नेक्स्ट, फाइंड दी स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ 2i. इथे फक्त इमॅजिनरी पार्ट. हियर इज ओनली द इमॅजिनरी पार्ट. नो रियल पार्ट इज प्रेझेंट देयर. ओके. Solution. Right. Root of 2i is equals to A plus ib, where A comma B belongs to set of real number. On squaring both sides, root of 2i चा square किती येणार? 2i. A plus B bracket square. Now expand this. A plus ib, that is A square minus B square plus 2abi. इथे B square कसा झाला? मायनस झाला. It means that the square of I square B square, the square of I square is minus 1, and hence you are getting A square minus B square plus 2abi. Okay. Now equating the real and imaginary part, that is a 0 is equals to A square minus B square. 2aiab is equals to 2i. Okay. 2i is equals to 2iab. Here 2i get cancelled and you will get AB. This is the AB is equals to 1. Now next, आपल्याला इथे काय मिळाली व्हॅल्यू? A square minus B square. Now we'll find out the value of a square plus b square. We know the formula. आपल्याला formula माहिती आहे. Express this a square plus b square in terms of a square minus b square. And this is the formula for that. That is, if I write here a square plus b square, इथे आपण काय करणार आहोत की a square minus b square ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला मिळाली. Next we will find out the value of a square plus b square. Therefore, to find out the value of a square plus b square, in terms of a square minus b square, I will write in this manner. आता याचं मी एक्सपान्शन केलं. Then what I will get? A raised to 4 plus 2 times here is a square b square plus b raised to 4. पण मला a square plus b square bracket square हा a square minus b square a square minus b square bracket square च्या फॉर्म मध्ये लिहायचं. Therefore, I will write here a raised to 4 minus 2 times a square b square plus b raised to 4. मी जास्तीचं टर्म काय घेतले -2 a square b square आणि पहिला आपला आहे 2 a square b square. Therefore, I will balance here. याला balance करण्यासाठी मी first I will write here 2 times a square b square plus 2 here is a square b square. Okay, and therefore you will get here in bracket this is the expansion of a square minus b square and it's a bracket square plus this is the expansion of first three terms is I will write here a square minus b square and whole square. Okay, and you have 2a square b square plus 2a square b square, then you will get 4. Here is a square plus b square. Now what is the value of a square minus b square? The value of a square minus b square is 0 plus 4 a square b square. The value of 4a square b square can be written as 2ab and it's a bracket square. But the value of 2ab is a 2. 2ab ची value किती? तर 2, and therefore here is a 2 square. Therefore you will get here a square plus b square whole square is equals to 2 square, and therefore a square plus b square is equals to 2. म्हणजे आपल्याला दोन व्हॅल्यूज मिळाल्या. a square plus b square is equals to 2 and another is a square minus b square is equals to 0. If we add these two, then what you will get? This plus b square and minus b square will get cancelled. Then you will get 2a square is equals to 2. Therefore, a square is equals to 2 upon 2. Therefore, you will get a square is equals to 1. Taking the square root on both sides, a is equals to plus or minus 1. Now, what is the value of b? First, 2ab is equals to 2. Therefore, ab is equals to ab is equals to 1. Therefore, b is equals to 1 upon a. Okay. Substitute the value of a. What is a? A is a plus or minus 1. Therefore, b is equals to 1 upon plus or minus 1. म्हणजेच काय? B is equals to plus or minus 1. And therefore, you will get the in the form a plus ib. A plus ib च्या form मध्ये. What is that? First, a is equals to plus or minus 1. आणि b ची पण व्हॅल्यू किती मिळते आपल्याला? Plus or minus 1. If I take a is equals to 1, b is equals to 1, then what is the complex number? 1 plus I. If I take a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 1, then 1 minus I. If I take a is equals to minus 1, b is equals to plus 1, then you will get minus 1 plus I. If I take a is equals to minus 1, b is equals to minus 1, then you will get minus 1 minus I. Okay, means what? If I combine all these, then what you will get? That is a plus or minus 1 plus I, and these are the square root of 2i. Therefore, the square root of 2i is a plus or minus 1 plus I. Okay. या टाईपमध्ये तुम्हाला स्क्वेअर रूट फाइंड आउट करता येऊ शकते. Now the next, Solution of a quadratic equation in complex number system. Let the given equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a, b, c belongs to set of real number and a is not equals to 0. या टाइपचा फॉर्म्युला तुम्ही 10 स्टँडर्ड मध्ये लर्न केलेला आहे. द सोल्युशन ऑफ दिस quadratic equation is given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Hence the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 are minus b plus or minus b plus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and another is minus 1. Here is a minus sign, minus b minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. The expression b square minus 4ac is equals to capital D is called the discriminant. If the d is less than 0, then the roots of the given quadratic equation are not real in nature. That is, the roots of such equations are the complex number. Okay. That value of the d is less than 0. Okay. Now note down here, if p plus iq is a root of equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where abc belongs to set of real number and a is not equals to 0. P minus iq is also a root of the given equation. That is, complex roots occurs in conjugate pair. Conjugate pair means what? The change the sign of the complex part. The first असं असेल that is a p plus iq, then another is a p minus iq. The first p minus iq असेल, then its a conjugate is a p plus iq. Okay. Now we solve the examples. Solve x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Given equation. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, we get the value of a is 1, b is 1, c is 1. These roots are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now substitute the value of a, b, c. A, b, c च्या values इथे substitute करणार. b is 1, a is 1, c is 1. Therefore minus 1 plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac ची value. Okay. b square, I will write here, b square minus 4ac. The value of b is 1, 1 square is 1, minus 4a is 1, and c is also 1. Therefore 1 minus 4, and that is equals to minus 3. b square minus 4ac. Okay. Therefore is the root of minus 3. Again the root of minus 3 can be written as, that is, in root of 3 into minus 1. But minus 1 means what? I square. That is a 3 into I square. That is a root 3i. Okay. Therefore minus 1 plus or minus root 3i upon 2. And hence the roots are minus 1 plus root 3i upon 2 and minus 1 minus root 3i upon 2. These are the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Hey, roots कशा आले? The complex roots आले. Okay. Now the next. Solve the following quadratic equation x square minus 4x plus 13 is equals to 0. Again, x square minus 4x plus 13 is equals to 0. It can be written as x square minus 4x plus 4. याचा second term किती येणार? तर 2 येणार. 2 चा square किती? तर 4. Therefore, x square minus 4x plus 4. 13 can be written as 4 plus 9. This is the x square plus 4x plus 4. It's a perfect square, x minus 2 bracket square. 9 means what? 3 square. Okay. हा 3 square पलीकडे जाऊ द्या ना. तो minus होणार. Minus 3 square. That is 3 square into in bracket minus 1. Okay. This is the 3 square. Minus 1 means what? This is the I square. That is a 3 square I square. Now taking the square root on both sides, x minus 2 is equals to plus or minus 3i. Okay. एकदा काय घेणार? तर प्लस घेणार आणि एकदा मायनस घेणार. म्हणजे काय? minus 2 इकडे आलं, it becomes plus. Therefore x is equals to 2 plus or minus 3i. Once you take the plus, another the root is a minus. Therefore, x is equals to 2 plus 3i and x is equals to 2 minus 3i. Okay. Solve x square plus 4ix minus 5 is equals to 0, where I is equals to root of minus 1. Now the solution. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. The value of a is 1, b is 4i, c is equals to minus 5. B square minus 4 is c. What is the value of b? B is a 4i bracket square minus 4 a into c. That's a product. Minus 4 minus 5 plus 20. 16 I square plus 20. But I square is minus 1. म्हणून 16 I square ची value किती तर minus 16. Minus 16 plus 20. Then you will get 4. Therefore, b square minus 4ac is equals to 4. The roots of quadratic equations are x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac. The value of b is 4i. The value of b is 4i. Therefore, minus 4i plus or minus root of 4. What is the root of 4? Is 2. Therefore, 4i plus or minus 2 upon 2. Here, you can take 2 as a common. Then in bracket, minus 2i plus or minus 1. This whole divided by 2. Again, 2 to get cancelled. And hence, the roots are minus 2i plus or minus 1. एकदा काय घेणार plus and एकदा minus. And hence, the solution set is minus 2i plus 1, minus 2i minus 1. Okay. And in this way, we have completed all the solved examples. Now, let us start the exercise 3.2. Find the square root of the following complex numbers. First example, minus 8 minus 6i. Let root of minus 8 minus 6i is equals to x plus yi, where xy belongs to set of real number. On squaring both sides, we get minus 8 minus 6i is equals to x plus yi bracket square. Now expand this x square plus y square I square plus 2xyi. Expansion करणार या ठिकाणी. Okay. Now what is I square? I square is a minus 1 and therefore you will get x square minus y square bracket complete plus 2xyi. Okay. Now equating the real and imaginary part, x square minus y square is equals to minus 8. 2xy I is equals to minus 6i. I get cancelled on both sides and therefore 2xy is equals to minus 6. Therefore y is equals to minus 3 upon x. Okay. हे जर आपण simplify केलं, then you will get, here I will write here, y is equals to minus 6 upon, here is a 2x, and after simplification, you will get minus 3 upon x. Put the value of this y in this equation. X square minus in bracket minus 3 upon x bracket square is equals to minus 8. मग याचा स्क्वेअर किती आला 9 upon x square. Multiply on both sides by x square. मग याला x square ने multiplied केलं, then you will get x raised to 4 minus याला x square ने multiplied केलं, that is x square into 9 upon x square get cancelled, you will get minus 9. Again minus 8 into x square. Okay. पुन्हा minus 8x square आपण हे left hand side ला आणलं. It will become plus x square plus 8x square minus 9 is equals to 0. पुन्हा याचे factors करताना what is that? X raised to 4 plus 9x square minus x square minus 9 is equals to 0. You can take that is a x raised to 2 as a common. Then in bracket you will get x square plus 9 minus 1 common, and in bracket you will get x square plus 9 and that's equals to 0. X square plus 9 in first bracket, and in second bracket x square minus 9 and that's equals to 0. Therefore x square plus 9 is equals to 0. काय म्हणणार आपल्याला इथे? X square plus 9 is equals to 0, and another is a x square minus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore x square is equals to minus 9 and x square is equals to 1, taking the square root on both sides. But what about here, x square minus 9? This is not possible as x is a real number. कुठलाही real number त्याचा square असेल तर it's always positive. Therefore, x square is not equals to minus 9. Okay. Then what is x square is equals to? X square is equals to 1. If we take the square root, then you will get x is equals to plus or minus 1. If we take x is equals to 1, but what is y? Y is a minus 3 upon x. If the x value 1 टाकणार, you will get y is equals to minus 3. If we take x is equals to minus 1, then you will get y is equals to plus 3. And hence the roots are, पहिलं root किती येणार? That is x plus ry. The value of x is 1 and y is a minus 3i. And another is a minus, okay, here is a minus 1 plus 3i. Okay. And hence the square root of minus 8 minus 6i are 1 minus 3i and minus 1 plus 3i, and hence you will get the answer. Now the next, find the square root of the complex number 7 plus 24i. Let root of 7 plus 24i is equals to x plus yi, where x and y belongs to set of real number. Squaring on both sides, x 7 plus 24i is equals to x plus yi bracket square. पुन्हा expansion करणार आहे, x square plus y square I square plus 2xyi middle term. I square means what? Minus 1. Therefore, you will get x square minus y square is equals to 2xyi. Now equating the real and imaginary part. Therefore, x square minus y square is equals to किती मिळेल? तर 7 मिळेल. What about the next? 2xyi is equals to 24i. I get cancel on both sides. म्हणजे 24 is equals to 2xy. Okay. Again, xy is equals to, पुन्हा इथे simplify करणार. xy is equals to 24 upon 2, that is equals to 12. Xy is equals to 12. And hence y is equals to 12 upon x. Substitute the value of this y in this equation. Therefore, x square minus 12 upon x bracket square is equals to 7. मग याचा स्क्वेअर किती आला? 144 upon x square is equals to 7. Multiply on both sides by x square. X square into x square, you will get x raised to 4 minus 144 minus 144 upon x square into x square, then x square will get cancelled, and hence you will get minus 144 is equals to 7x square. Therefore, x raised to 4 minus 7x square minus 144, that's equals to 0. पुन्हा याचे फॅक्टर्स करणार. कसे फॅक्टर्स? त्याचा प्रॉडक्ट किती आला पाहिजे? minus 144. Therefore, x raised to 4 minus 16x square plus 9x square minus 144, and that's equals to 0. Now take x square as a common and 9 as common. If you take x square as a common, then in bracket you will get x square minus 16. In another bracket, take 9 as a common, then in bracket you will get x square minus 16, bracket complete, and that's equals to 0. X square minus 16, x square minus 16 in first bracket. Second bracket, x square plus 9 is equals to 0. Therefore, x square minus 16 is equals to 0, and another is a x square plus 9 is equals to 0. That x square plus 9 is equals to 0. It means that x square is equals to minus 9. Okay. X square is equals to minus 9. As x is real number, square of any real number is always positive. Therefore, x square is not equals to minus 9. My x square is equals to काय शक्य आहे? तर 16. If we take the square root on both sides, then x is equals to plus or minus 4. X square is equals to 16. Taking square root on both sides, x is equals to plus or minus 4. When x is equals to 4, y is equals to 12 upon x. Put x is equals to 4, then you will get y is equals to 3. When x is equals to minus 4, then you will get 12 upon minus 4, you will get minus 3. Therefore, the roots of the complex numbers are, what is the roots? First, x is a positive, therefore 4 plus 3i, and another is a minus 4 minus 3i. Okay. Hence, the square root of 7 plus 24i is 4 plus 3i, and minus 4 minus 3i. That is a plus or minus 4 plus 3i. Now the next question. Find the square root of the following complex number 1 plus 4 root 3i. Let in root of 1 plus 4 root 3i is equals to x plus yi, where x and y belongs to set of real number. Squaring on both sides, then you will get 1 plus 4 root 3i is equals to x plus yi bracket square. Now expand this x square plus y square I square plus 2xyi. I square is minus 1. Therefore, x square minus y square plus 2xyi. Okay. Equating the real and imaginary parts, x square minus y square is equals to 1. And next, 4 root 3i is equals to 2xyi. Okay. I get cancelled on both sides. Therefore, 2xy is equals to 4 root 3. आता 2 इथे multiplied केल्यानंतर काय होणार तर divide होणार and therefore you will get xy is equals to 4 root 3 upon 2 and therefore you will get 2 root 3. Therefore what is the y is equals to? Y is equals to 2 root 3 upon x. Substitute the value of this y in this equation. X square minus y square is equals to 1. Therefore x square minus 2 root 3 upon x bracket square is equals to 1. त्याचा स्क्वेअर किती येणार 2 चा स्क्वेअर 4 and root 3 चा स्क्वेअर 3. 4 into 3 12. 12 upon x square. Now multiply on both sides by x square ने multiply करना. Then x square into x square. First term will become x raised to 4. Next 12 upon x square into x square. Next 1 into x square. Here x square get cancelled and therefore you will get x raised to 4 minus 12 is equals to x square. Okay. पुन्हा हे x square आपण left hand side ला आणणार. It will become minus. Therefore x raised to 4 minus x square minus 12 is equals to 0. Now the factors. What are the factors? X raised to 4 minus 4 x square plus 3 x square minus 12 and that is equals to 0. Now from this we will take as a x raised to 2 as a common. Then in bracket, इथे किती जर x square common घेतला, then in bracket you will get x square minus 4 and from this take 3 as a common, then in bracket you will get x square minus 4 bracket complete and that's equals to 0. X square minus 4, x square minus 4 and hence you will get x square minus 4 in first bracket and in second bracket x square plus 3 is equals to 0. Therefore, x square minus 4 is equals to 0 and another is a x square plus 3 is equals to 0. Therefore, x square is equals to 4 and x square is equals to minus 3. X square is equals to minus 3 is not possible as x is real number. Square of any real number is always positive. म्हणून हे अशक्य आहे. Which is possible? X square is equals to 4. Taking the square root on both sides, you will get x is equals to plus or minus 2. When x is equals to 2, what is y? Y is equals to 2 root 3 upon x. X value 2 टाकना. 2 get cancelled. You will get y is equals to root 3. When x is equals to minus 2, y is equals to 2 root 3 upon x. X is minus 2. Again, these 2 get cancelled. You will get minus 2. Therefore, the root of the complex number. First, upon x is equals to काय घेतलाय? That is x plus iy. X is 2 plus and y is a root 3i. And another is a x is minus 2 and minus here is a root 3i. Okay. And therefore the square root of 1 plus 4 root 3i are 2 plus root 3i minus 2 minus root 3i or that is a plus or minus 2 plus root 3i. Okay. तुम्ही ते बघू शकता है. Now the next, find the square root of the following complex number, that is a 3 plus 2 root 10i. Let in root of 3 plus 2 root 10i is equals to x plus yi, where xy belongs to set of real number. On squaring on both sides, then you will get 3 plus 2 root 10i is equals to x plus yi bracket square. Now expand this. x square plus y square I square plus 2xyi. I square is minus 1. Therefore, you will get x square minus y square plus 2xyi. Equating the real and imaginary part, x square minus y square is equals to 3. 2 root 10 I is equals to 2xyi. Again, 2 get cancelled. Okay. And therefore, you will get, what is that? xy is equals to a root of 10. Okay. And therefore, here y is equals to root 10 upon x. Now, substitute the value of this y in this equation. X square minus y square is equals to 3. That is root 10 upon x bracket square is equals to 3. Therefore, x square minus root 10 चा square कितीला 10 upon x square is equals to 3. Again, multiply on both sides by x square. याला x square ने multiply केला. Then you will get x raised to 4. याला x square ने multiply केला. Then 10 upon x square will get cancelled. You will get here minus 10. And multiplied here by x square. Then here you will get 3x square. Therefore, x raised to 4 minus 3x square minus 10, and that is equals to 0. Now, what are the roots? That is x raised to 4 minus 5x square plus 2x square minus 10 is equals to 0. Now, take the common x square from this and this. Okay. Therefore, you will get here, if you take x square as a common, x square in bracket x square minus 5 plus take 2 as a common, then in bracket you will get x square minus 5, and that's equals to 0. X square minus 5, x square minus 5 in first bracket, and the other is x square plus 2. Therefore, x square minus 5 is equals to 0, and x square plus 2 is equals to 0. X square is equals to 5, x square is equals to minus 2. As x is again real number, the square of real number is always positive. Therefore, x square is not equals to minus 2. This is not possible. X is equals to 5. Taking the square root on both sides, x is equals to plus or minus root 5. When x is equals to root 5, then y is equals to root 10 upon x. But x is a root 5. My root 10 कसं लिहिणार? Root of 2 into 5. Separate this. Root 5 into root 2. Root 5 get cancelled. You will get y is equals to root 2. When x is equals to minus root 5, and then y is equals to root of 10 upon x. Root 10 means what? 2 into 5. Again, you will get root 5 into root 2. Again, root 5 get cancelled. You will get y is equals to minus 2. Okay. Now, hence, the roots are, when x is equals to root 5, therefore, the first complex root is a root 5 plus, here is a root 2i. And what about the second? Second is a minus root 5 minus, this is the root 2i. This is the second one. Okay. Therefore, the square root of 3 plus 2 root 10i is equals to plus or minus root of 5 plus root 2i. Now, the next question. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही बघू शकताय का? Find the square root of the following complex number 2 in bracket 1 minus root 3i. Match a square root, that is in root of 2 in bracket 1 minus root 3i is equals to x plus yi, where xy belongs to set of real number. On squaring both sides, then you will get 2 in bracket 1 minus root 3i, x plus yi bracket square. Therefore, you will get x square plus y square I square plus 2xyi. But what is I square? I square is minus 1. And therefore, here you will get x square minus y square plus 2xyi. Equating the real and imaginary part, that is x square minus y square is equals to 2. Next, 2xyi is equals to minus 2 root 3i. Okay. And I get cancelled. आणि म्हणजेच काय मिळेल तुम्हाला 2xy is equals to minus 2 root 3. Okay. And therefore, xy is equals to minus root 3. Therefore, what is the y is equals to? Y is equals to minus root 3 upon x. Substitute the value of this y here. Therefore, you will get x square minus root 3 upon x bracket square is equals to 2. And it's a square. Root 3 चा square किती आला? 3. X square is equals to 2. Multiply on both sides by x square. Therefore, you will get x square into x square. You will get x raised to 4 minus 3 upon x square into there is a x square, and that is equals to 2 into x square. Okay, and therefore here you will get x raised to 4 minus 3 is equals to 2x square, and hence the equation is a x raised to 4 minus 2x square minus 3 is equals to 0. Now what are the factors? The factors are multiplication किती आला पाहिजे? Minus 3x raised to 4. Therefore x raised to 4 minus 3x square plus x square minus 3 is equals to 0. You can take x square as a common, then in bracket x square in bracket x square minus 3, and 1 is a common in bracket x square minus 3 bracket complete is equals to 0. Therefore in first bracket you will get x square minus 3, in second bracket you will get x square plus 1 is equals to 0. X square minus 3 is equals to 0 and x square plus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore x square is equals to 3, x square is equals to minus 1. Again x square is not equals to minus 1 as x is real number. Therefore x square is equals to 3. Taking the square root, you will get x is equals to plus or minus root 3. When x is equals to root 3, y is equals to minus root 3 upon x. येथे x ची व्हॅल्यू सबस्टिट्यूट करणार. What is x? आपण इथनं घेतलेले y ची व्हॅल्यू. Okay. Substitute the value of x plus root 3 minus root 3 get cancelled. You will get minus 1. Therefore y is equals to minus 1. Therefore x plus y is equals to root 3 minus I. When x is equals to minus root 3, then y is equals to minus root 3 upon x. Substitute the value of this x, which is the minus root 3. Minus root 3 upon minus root 3, you will get plus 1. Therefore y is equals to 1. And hence x plus y is equals to minus root 3 plus I. And hence the square root of 2 in bracket 1 minus root 3 I is r root 3 minus 1 and minus root 3 plus I. If we take the plus or minus common, and then in bracket you will get root 3 minus I. These are the square root. Okay. Now we'll start the पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही बघू शकता हे. Okay. Now the question number 2. Solve the following quadratic equation. 8x square plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Comparing with 8x square plus 2x plus 1 with x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We have value of a is 2, value of a is 8, b is 2, c is 1. Now next, discriminant b square minus 4ac. 2 square minus a is 8, c is 1. 2 square means what? 4 minus 32 minus 28, which is the negative. So the given equation has the complex roots. These roots are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. या व्हॅल्यूज इथे सबस्टिट्यूट करणार. आता इथे सबस्टिट्यूट केल्यानंतर what you are getting, x is equals to, okay, x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus in root of किती ते minus 28. आता हा minus 28 can be written as 28 into in bracket minus 1 upon 2 into 8. Okay, that is 16. Here minus 2 plus or minus root of 28 into minus 1 means what? 28 I square, and this divided by 16. Okay. Again here minus 2 plus or minus 28 I square means what? 4 into 7. 4 into 7. I square चे square root किती आलं? 10 आलं. This whole divided by 60. This is equals to minus 2 plus or minus 2 root of 7 I upon 16. Take 2 as a common. We take the 2 common. Then in bracket you will get minus 1 plus or minus root of 7I and upon 16. If we simplify this, then you will get 8 to the denominator. एकदा प्लस घेणार एकदा मायनस घेणार. Therefore, hence the root of the equations are minus 1 plus root 7I upon 8 and minus 1 minus root 7I upon 8. Now the next, solve the following quadratic equation. What is the equation? 2x square minus root 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. Again comparing this equation with x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. The value of a is 2, b is minus root 3, c is 1. The value of discriminant b square minus 4ac minus root 3 square minus 4 into 2 into 1. Minus root 3 चा square किती आला तर 3 आला. 4 into 2 8. 3 minus 8 minus 5, which is negative. So the given equation has complex root. These roots are given by the formula x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. b, the value of b is a minus root 3. Again, this minus and minus, that will become plus. It is a minus, here is a minus root 3 plus or minus. What is the value of b square minus 4ac? The value of b square minus 4 is a minus 5 upon 2a, 2 into 2. And this minus and minus will become plus root 3. Root of 5. Root of minus 5 means what? 5 into minus 1. And minus 1 means what? I square. Okay. Minus 1 means what? I square. I will write here. One more step. 3 plus in root of 5 I square upon 4. 5 in root of 5 I square, it's a square root of 5 into I. Okay. प्रत्येकदा कुठलाही निगेटिव्ह नंबर असेल त्याचं स्क्वेअर रूट कसं असणार, त्याला मायनस असेल तर इंटू आय आणि रूट ऑफ मध्ये ती क्वांटिटी. अँड हेन्स दी स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ इट्स अ रूट ऑफ 5i. Therefore x is equals to root 3 plus or minus root 5i upon 4. एकदा प्लस घेणार आणि एकदा मायनस घेणार. Hence the roots of the equation are root 3 plus root 5i upon 4 and root 3 minus root 5 upon 4. Okay. पुन्हा बघू शकता. Easy example आहे ते. Now the next 3x square minus 7x plus 5. Again comparing with ax plus bx plus c is equals to 0. A is 1, b is minus 4, c is 13. Therefore b square minus 4ac is equals to minus 4 bracket square minus 4 into 1 into 13. Minus 4 square is a 16. 4 into 13 minus 52. That is equals to minus 36, which is less than 0. That is a negative. So the given equation has the complex roots. These roots are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay. Now again the substitute the value. Minus b means what? Minus in bracket minus 4 plus or minus root of minus 36. Again root of minus 36 is equals to in root of 36 into I square. I square is square root of the I square is I, and the square root of 36 is 6. Therefore you will get 6i. Okay. And hence we write here the 6i. 4 plus or minus 6i upon 2. Take 2 as a common. Then in bracket you will get 2 plus or minus 3i upon 2. 2 get cancelled. You will get 2 plus or minus 3i. Therefore the roots of the equations are x is equals to 2 plus or minus 3i. Hence the roots of the equation are 2 plus 3i and 2 minus 3i. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा बघू शकताय. Now the next question. Question number 3. Solve the following quadratic equations. X square plus 3ix plus 10 is equals to 0. Comparing with the equation x square plus 3ix plus 10 is equals to 0 with x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We have a is equals to 1, b is 3i, c is 10. The value of b square minus 4 is c. b is 3i bracket square minus 4 into 1 into 10. Then you will get 9i square. I square is minus 1. Minus 9 minus 40 minus 49, which is the negative. So the equation has the complex roots. These roots are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. The value of b square minus 4ac is the root of minus 49 upon 2 into 1. Okay. पुन्हा याचं square root किती येणार? 7 आहे. Okay. Now again I will repeat here. Minus root of 49 means what? 49 into minus 1, and minus 1 means what? I square, and hence you will get 7i. एकदा plus एकदा minus येणार, that is a minus 3i plus or minus 7i upon 2, minus 3i plus 7i upon 2, and minus 3i minus 7i upon 2, minus 3i plus 7i, that is a 4i upon 2, minus 3i minus 7i means what? Minus 10i upon 2. Therefore x is equals to 2i and x is equals to minus 5i. Hence the roots of the equations are 2i and minus 5i. Easy question I thought. Okay. Second one. 2x square plus 3ix plus 2 is equals to 0. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. A is 2, b is 3i, c is 2. Okay. b square minus 4ac. 3i bracket square minus 4 into 2 into 2 means 16. I square is minus 1 means minus 9 minus 16. b square minus 4ac is equals to b square minus 4ac is equals to minus 25. Again it is less than 0. So the equation has complex roots. These roots are again given by the formula x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. The value of b is 3i. Therefore it is a minus 3i plus or minus in root of minus 25 upon 2a, 2 into 2. Okay, again root of minus 25. Okay, root of minus 25 is a 25 into I square, and therefore you will get 5i. Okay, minus 3i plus or minus 5i upon 4, minus 3i plus 5i upon 4, minus 3i minus 5i upon 4, plus 2i minus 3i plus 5i is 2i upon 4. X is equals to minus 3 minus 5i upon 4 means what? Minus 8i upon 4. Then you will get x is equals to minus 2i, and here 2i upon 4 means what? I upon 2, and hence the roots of the equations are I by 2, x is equals to I by 2, and x is equals to minus 2i. Okay, पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय. Okay, now the next question, x square plus 4ix minus 4 is equals to 0. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. A is 1, b is 4i, c is minus 4. b square minus 4 is c. 4i bracket square minus 4 into 1 into minus 4. 16. Okay. I square means what? Minus 1. Minus 1 into 16 minus 16. b square minus 4ac, that's equals to 0. So the equation has the complex root. These roots are given by. Okay. b is equals to minus 4i. आणि b square minus 4ac किती आहे तर 0 आहे. Okay, 4i plus or minus 0, that is a minus 4i upon 2, and therefore you will get x is equals to 2i, and hence the roots of the equations are minus 2i. Okay, see this. Okay, now the next question. Now the problem number 4th, ix square minus 4x minus 4i is equals to 0. The solution, multiply on both sides by I, then you will get I in bracket ix square minus 4x minus 4i is equals to 0. Now here I into I square x square minus 4xi minus 4i square, and that's equals to 0. I square is minus 1, therefore it is a minus x square, minus 4xi. Okay, I square is again minus 1, minus and minus, that will become plus here, and therefore x square plus 4xi minus 4, that's equals to 0. Now comparing the equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, we have a is equals to 1, b is equals to 4i, c is equals to minus 4, and therefore the value of b square minus 4ac. What is b? B is a 4i bracket square minus 4 into 1 into minus 4, and therefore you will get 16i square plus 16. I square means what? Minus 1 minus 16 plus 16, that's equals to 0. And hence the value of b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. Okay. So याच प्रकारे, so the equation has the complex roots. These roots are given by the formula x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay. Substitute the value of b. The b ची value काय? B is equals to 4i, and therefore it is a minus 4i plus or minus the value of discriminant. ती किती आहे? 0 आहे, upon 2 into 1. Okay. And therefore you will get, that is a minus 4i upon 2. You will get x is equals to minus 2i, and hence the roots of the equations are x is equals to minus 2i. Okay, you can check this here. Now the question number 4. Solve the following quadratic equations. X square minus in bracket 2 plus i into x minus in bracket 1 minus 7i, that's equals to 0. Comparing the equation with x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. A is 1, b is minus 2 plus I minus in bracket 2 plus I, c is equals to minus in bracket 1 minus 7i. The value of b square minus 4ac. The b is minus in square bracket minus 2 plus I bracket square minus 4 into 1 minus in bracket 1 minus 7i. Now here minus in bracket 2 plus I bracket square means what? 2 plus I bracket square. That is a 2 square, 2 into I, that is a 4i into plus I square. Next multiplication, minus 4 into this minus, that minus will become plus. 4 into 1, you will get here 4. 4 into minus 7, you will get the minus 28i. The first term 4 is as it is, 4i. I square is minus 1 plus 4 minus 28i. Now here 4 plus 4, that is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. 4i minus 28i, then you will get minus 24i. Therefore, the value of b square minus 4ac is 7 minus 24i. So, the given equation has complex roots. These roots are given by the formula x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. The value of b is a minus 2 plus I, and minus that will become plus. Okay. Therefore, here is a 2 plus I plus or minus in root of 7 minus 24i upon 2 into 1, that is 2. Now we'll find out the square root of, see this here, the square root of 7 minus 24i. Let p plus qi is equals to in root of 7 minus 24i, where p, q belongs to set of real number. Squaring on both sides, p plus qi bracket square is equals to 7 minus 24i. Now p square plus q square I square plus 2pqi is equals to 7 minus 24i. Okay, what is I square? I square is minus 1. Therefore, p square minus q square plus 2pqi is equals to 7 minus 24i. Equating the real and imaginary part, p square minus q square is equals to 7. Next, 2pqi is equals to minus 24i. Okay, now here I get cancelled. 2pq upon minus 24, then you will get minus 12. pq is equals to minus 12. And hence q is equals to minus 12 upon p. Substitute the value of q in this equation. That is p square minus q square is equals to 7. p square minus the value of q is a minus 12 upon p bracket square, that's equals to 7. Now next, p square minus 12 square is 144 upon p square is equals to 7. Multiply the whole equation by p square, then you will get p raised to, p raised to 4 minute first, p raised to 4 minus 144 into p square, then p square you will get cancelled, you will get minus 144. 7 into p square, you will get 7p square. पुन्हा next step ला हा 7p square आपण left hand side ला आणणार. Then you will get p raised to 4 minus 7p square minus 144, that's equals to 0. Now the roots. Okay. Here the multiplication, p raised to 4 minus 7p square minus 144, and that's equals to 0. Therefore, here you will get p raised to 4 minus 16p square plus 9p square minus 144, and that's equals to 0. And here we can take common as a p square in bracket p square minus 16 plus 9 in bracket p square minus 16, and that's equals to 0. P square minus 16, p square minus 16, and therefore you will get here p square minus 16 in first bracket, and second bracket p square plus 9 is equals to 0, and therefore here the p square minus 16 is equals to 0, or okay, p square minus 16 is equals to 0, or p square plus 9 is equals to 0. Therefore, p square is equals to 16, or p square is equals to minus 9. Okay. The square of real number is always positive. Therefore, p square is not equals to minus 9, and hence p square is equals to 16. Take the square root on both sides, then you will get p is equals to plus or minus 4. If when p is equals to 4, q is equals to minus 12 upon p. Substitute the value of p, 4, then you will get q is equals to minus 3. P plus qi, that is a 4 minus 3i. And when p is equals to minus 4, q is equals to plus 3. And hence the roots are p plus qi is minus 4 plus 3i. And hence the root of 7 minus 24i is equals to p plus qi, that is plus or minus 4 minus 3i. Okay. The roots are given by x is equals to 2 plus I plus or minus in root of 7 minus 24i. Okay, upon 2 into 1. आता याची व्हॅल्यू सबस्टिट्यूट करणार आपण इथे. रूट ऑफ 7 minus 24i किती आहे ते? Plus or minus 4 minus 3i. Open the bracket. Once you take the plus sign, another minus sign. 2 plus I plus 4 minus 3i. Open the bracket. 2 plus 4, you will get 6. 1 minus 3i, you will get minus 2i upon 2. Next is 2 minus 4, you will get minus 2i. I plus 3i means what? 4i upon 2. Okay. Then simplify this, or you will get, that is a 6 upon 2, you will get 3. Minus 2 upon 2, you will get minus I. Okay. Minus 2 upon 2, minus 1. 4i upon 2, you will get 2i. And hence, x square minus in bracket 2 plus I into x minus in bracket 1 minus 7i brackets complete is equals to 0. What are the roots? The roots are 3 minus I and minus 1 plus 2i. Okay. These are the roots. पुन्हा तुम्ही एकदा बघू शकता. Okay. Now the next example, x square minus in bracket 3 root 2 plus 2i bracket complete into x plus 6 root 2i is equals to 0. Comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, we have a is 1, b is minus 3 root 2 plus 2i, and c is equals to 6 root 2i. Okay, b square minus 4ac. The square of minus in bracket 3 root 2 plus 2i bracket square minus 4 into 1 into 6 root 2i. Okay. आता याचा square 6 into 4, that is a 24 root 2i. आणि minus 3 root 2 plus 2i bracket square minus minus plus 3 root 2 याचा square किती? तर 18 आहे. 3 चा square 9, 9 into 2, 18. Plus The product of 3 root 2 into 2i, that is a 12 root 2i plus 4i square. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 into 4 minus 4. 18 minus 4 you will get 14. Next 24 root 2i, and this is the 12 root 2i minus 24 root 2i. You will get minus 12 root 2i. Okay. म्हणजे काय तर b square minus 4ac ची व्हॅल्यू किती आली? 18 minus 4 you will get 14 minus 12 root 2i. This is the value. So the given equation has the complex roots. These roots are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay. माहिती आहे the value आपण substitute करणार. What is that? The b square minus 4ac is a 14 minus 12 root 2i. Substitute it. Okay. Now we'll find out the square root of 14 minus 12 root 2i. Okay. Here find out करना. And here the let p plus qi is equals to in root of 14 minus 12 root 2i, where p comma q belongs to set of real number. Squaring on both sides, therefore you will get p plus qi bracket square is equals to 14 minus 12 root 2i. Okay. मैं याचा स्क्वेअर करना p square plus q square I square plus 2pqi is equals to 14 minus 12 root 2i. Okay. आता या साइडला I square means what? Minus 1. Then you will get p square minus q square plus 2pqi is equals to 14 minus 12 root 2i. Equate real and imaginary part. P square minus q square is 14. 2pqi is equals to minus 12 root 2i. 2 I get cancelled on both sides, and hence the 2pqi minus 12 root 2i हे किती होणार? तर divided by 12 divided by 2 आणि I कट होणार. Therefore pq is equals to minus 6 root 2, and hence q is equals to minus 6 root 2 upon p. Substitute the value of this q in this equation. P square minus q square is equals to 14. Therefore p square minus in bracket minus 6 root 2 upon p bracket square is equals to 14. Now what is the square of minus 6 root 2 upon p? आता 6 चा स्क्वेअर किती? तर 36. root 2 चा स्क्वेअर 2. 36 into 2. Then you will get 72 p upon p square is equals to 14. P square minus 72 upon p square is equals to 14. Multiply on both sides by p square. Then you will get p raised to 4. 72 upon p square into p square म्हणजे p square इथे कट होतील. 14 into p square. So 14 आपण पलीकडे नेणार, and hence you will get p raised to 4 minus 14 p square minus 72 is equals to 0. Now the product of first and last term is minus 72 p square. Okay. And what is the sum? Sum must be minus 14 p square. Okay. The factors are, किती येतील factors? Minus 18 p square. Okay. Plus 4 p square. Okay. And therefore we can write here p raised to 4 minus 18 p square plus 4 p square minus 72, and that's equals to 0. Okay. या दोघातनं कॉमन घ्या ना. What is that? p square in bracket p square minus 18. Okay. Next 4 in bracket p square minus 18, and that's equals to 0. Therefore p square minus 18 in first bracket and p square plus 4, and that's equals to 0. Okay. Therefore p square minus 18 is equals to 0. P square minus 18 is equals to 0, or p square plus 4 is equals to 0. Therefore p square is equals to 18, or p square is equals to minus 4. But the square of any real number is positive, therefore this is not possible. p square is not equals to minus 4. हे शक्य नाही. मग काय शक्य आहे? p square is equals to 18. Take the square root on both sides. Therefore p is equals to plus or minus root of 18. 18 कसं लेना? 9 into 2. 9 चा square root किती येतं? 3. Therefore p is equals to plus or minus 3 root 2. Okay. Now here when p is equals to 3 root 2, q is equals to minus 6 root 2 upon p. Okay. p ची व्हॅल्यू इथे टाकणार. root 2 कट होणार. minus 6 upon 3, you will get q is equals to minus 2. And hence the first p plus qi, first root is 3 root 2 minus 2i. Similarly, when p is equals to minus 3 root 2, q is equals to minus 6 root 2 upon p. Substitute the value of p, minus 3 root 2. Root 2 get cancelled. Minus 6 upon minus 3, then you will get q is equals to 2. And hence, p plus qi minus 3 root 2 plus 2i. This is okay. And hence, the roots are root of 14 minus 12 root 2i is equals to plus or minus 3 root 2 minus 2i. This. Okay. Now the next. आता इथे त्या व्हॅल्यूज सबस्टिट्यूट करणार. ओके, x इज इक्वल्स टू 3 रूट 2 प्लस 2i. ओके, प्लस और मायनस इन रूट ऑफ 14 मायनस 12 रूट 2i. मग किती आली ती व्हॅल्यू? प्लस और मायनस 3 रूट 2 मायनस 2i. एकदा प्लस घेणार, एकदा मायनस घेणार. 3 रूट 2 प्लस 2i प्लस 3 रूट 2 मायनस 2i अपॉन 2 and 3 root 2 plus 2i minus 3 root 2 minus 2i upon 2. Okay. आता minus plus 2i minus 2i get cancelled. 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2, you will get 6 root 2 upon 2. इथे काय? तर 3 root 2 minus 3 root 2 get cancelled. 2i plus 2i, you will get 4i upon 2. Therefore, here you are getting 3 root 2 and here 2i. Okay. And hence the roots are 3 root 2 okay, and 2i. Therefore, the roots of the equation. कुठलं quadratic equation होतं? That is x square minus in bracket 3 root 2 plus 2i bracket complete into x plus 6 root 2i is equals to 0. The roots are 3 root 2 and 2i. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही बघू शकताय. Now the question number 3, x square minus in bracket 5 minus I bracket complete into x plus 18 plus I that's equals to 0. Comparing the equation x square minus in bracket 5 minus I bracket complete into x plus in bracket 18 plus I that's equals to 0. With ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Here a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus in bracket 5 minus I and c is equals to 18 plus I. b square minus 4ac. Now in square bracket minus 5 minus I bracket square minus 4 into 1 into 18 plus I. पुढे याचा स्क्वेअर करणार 5 minus I bracket square. हे minus plus होणार स्क्वेअर करताना 25 minus 10I plus I square minus 4 into 18 minus 72 minus 4 into I minus 4I. Okay. Next 25 minus 10I, I square is minus 1 minus 72 minus 4I. Okay. Now here again 25 minus 1, you will get 24 plus 24 minus 72 minus 48 minus 10I minus 4I minus 49. Take minus n as a common. 48 plus 14I. Okay, this is the value of b square minus 4ac. So the given equation has complex root. These roots are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a minus in bracket minus okay in bracket 5 minus I plus or minus in root of minus 48 plus 14I. Okay. And again this minus and minus that will become plus. Therefore x is equals to किती मिळणार 5 minus I plus or minus in root of minus 48 plus 49 upon 2. 2 into 1 then you will get 2. आता काय करणार त्या square root find out करणार. Now we'll find out the square root of minus in bracket 48 plus 14. Let p plus qi is equals to in root of minus in bracket 48 plus 49 where p q belongs to set of real number. Okay. Let p plus qi is equals to in root of minus 48 plus 49 squaring on both sides. Okay. P square plus q square I square plus 2pqi minus 48 minus 49. Okay. आता q square I square is minus q square. P square minus q square plus 2pqi is equals to minus 48 minus 49. P square minus q square is equals to minus 48. 2pqi is equals to minus 14. pq is equals to minus 7. Therefore, q is equals to minus 7 upon p. Substitute the value of q. P square minus in bracket minus 7 upon p bracket square, that's equals to minus 48. Okay, मैं याचा स्क्वेअर करना 49 upon p square. Multiply on both sides by p square. इधर p square ने multiplied करा p raised to 4. p square into 49 upon p square. P square get cancelled. You will get minus 49. Minus 48 into p square. That is minus 48 p square. पुनः p square आपण कुठेकडे आणणार to the left hand side and it will become plus. Okay. Therefore, p raised to 4 plus 48 p square minus 49 and that's equals to 0. Okay. Now the roots. What are the roots? P raised to 4 plus 49 p square minus p square minus 49 and that's equals to 0. Okay. Now here we take p square as a common. Then in bracket you will get p square plus 49 minus 1 common and then in bracket you will get p square plus 49 brackets complete is equals to 0. Okay, and next in bracket you will get p square plus 49 in bracket p square minus 1 that's equals to 0. P square plus 49 is equals to 0 or p square minus 1 is equals to 0. P square is equals to minus 49, p square is equals to 1. Okay. P is a real number, square of real number is not negative, therefore p square is not is equals to 49. This is not possible. Then what is possible? P square is equals to 1. Taking the square root, you will get p is equals to plus or minus 1. When p is 1, q is minus 7 upon 1, then you will get minus 7. Okay. Then p plus qi, p is 1 minus 7i. P is equals to minus 1, q is equals to, then the substitute the value. What is that? q is equals to minus 7 upon p, minus 7 upon p. P is 1. पहिला root झाला. And p is a minus 1, minus 7 upon minus 1, that will become plus. And hence, p plus qi is minus 1 plus 7i. Therefore, in root of minus 48 plus 49 is equals to p plus qi means what? Plus or minus in bracket 1 minus 7i. Okay. या प्रकारे these are the roots. Okay. बघू शकता. Okay. Now substitute the roots in this equation. X is equals to 5 minus I plus or minus 1 minus 7i upon 2. एकदा plus घेणार, एकदा minus घेणार. If you simplify 5 plus 1 you will get 6 minus 1 minus 7i minus 8i upon 2. याला divide केलं आपण किती येणार 6 upon 2 you will get 3 8i upon 2 minus 4i. X is equals to 4 plus 6i. 4 upon 2 you will get 2. 6i upon 2 you will get 3i. And hence the roots are 3 minus 4i and 3 plus 2i. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा बघू शकताय तुम्ही. Now the next example number 4. 2 plus I bracket complete into x square minus 5I bracket complete into x plus 2 in bracket 1 minus I is equals to 0. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Then what is A? A is equals to 2 plus I. B kiti? The minus in bracket 5 minus I. C is equals to 2 in bracket 1 minus I. The value of b square minus 4ac. Okay. And here the value of the b square minus 4ac, that's equals to in square bracket minus 5 minus I bracket square minus 4 a is a 2 plus I and the c is a 2 in bracket 1 minus I. That's a square 5 minus I bracket square means what 25 minus 10i plus I square. I square is minus 1. Next here multiplication 2 into 4, sorry, 2 into 4, that you will get 8. 2 into 1, you will get 2. 2 into minus I, minus 2I. I into 1, you will get plus I. I into minus I square. Okay. Next, 25 minus 10I, I square is minus 1. Minus 8, 2. Okay. आता minus 2I plus I, minus I. I square is minus 1, minus minus, that will become plus 1. 25 minus 10I, minus 1. Minus 8 in bracket 2, minus 1 plus 1. 2, sorry, 2 minus I plus 1. Okay. Put a normal multiplication is यामध्ये. What is that? 25 minus 1, you will get 24 minus 10I. What is next? This simplification. 2 plus 1, then you will get 3. 3 into 2 minus 24. Okay. Minus 8 into minus I, you will get 8I. Okay. Now plus 24 minus 24 get cancelled. Minus 10I plus 8I, you will get minus 2I. So the given equation has the complex roots. These roots are given by the formula x is equals to minus b plus or minus in root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. b ची व्हॅल्यू किती? तर 5 minus in bracket 5 minus I. म्हणजे ते मायनस मायनस काय झालं तर प्लस झालं इथे. दॅट इज x is equals to 5 minus I plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. Its value is a minus 2I. ते आपण minus 2I घेतलं. Upon 2 in bracket 2 plus I. Okay. आता याचं स्क्वेअर रूट फाइंड आउट करणार. Let p plus qy is equals to root of minus 2I, where p comma q belongs to set of real number. Squaring on both sides. That is a p plus qy bracket square. p plus qy bracket square is equals to याचा स्क्वेअर केला. That is equals to minus 2I. p plus qy bracket square. p square plus q square I square plus 2pqi. That is equals to minus 2I. What is the I square? Is a minus 1. p square minus q square. This is the first one. Second, 2pqi. That is equals to minus 2I. आता p square q square real part आहे का? Right hand side ला नाही. Therefore p square minus q square, that is equals to 0. 2pqi is equals to minus 2I, and therefore you will get pq is equals to minus 1, and hence q is equals to minus 1 upon p. Substitute the value of this q here, which is the minus 1 upon p bracket square. Therefore you will get p square minus 1 upon p square is equals to 0. Multiply on both sides by p square. मग इथे किती मिळेल तुम्हाला? p raised to 4 minus p square into 1 upon p square. P square get cancelled. You will get 0. Okay. P raised to 4 minus 1 is equals to 0. Now the factors of this. P raised to 4 means what? P square and it's a bracket square. 1 and it's a bracket square, and that's equals to 0. P square minus 1 in first bracket, p square plus 1, that's equals to 0. P square minus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore p square is equals to 1. P square is equals to minus 1. Okay. Now the p is a real number. The square of real number is always, if we take the square root, p is equals to plus or minus 1. When p is equals to 1, q is equals to minus 1 upon p. Therefore q is equals to minus 1 upon 1, and q is equals to minus 1. Okay. And when p is equals to minus 1, then you will get q is equals to minus 1 upon p. Substitute the value of p minus 1 upon minus 1, then you will get plus 1. Okay. And hence the first root is a p plus qi is 1 minus I, and second root is a minus 1 plus I. Hence root of minus 2I is equals to plus or minus in bracket 1 minus I. Okay. Therefore x is equals to 5 minus I plus or minus 1 minus I upon 4 plus 2I. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा इथे प्लस घेणार, एकदा मायनस घेणार. प्लस घेतल्यानंतर 5 plus 1 you will get 6. minus I minus 2I upon 4 plus 2I. And another is हा bracket जर आपण ओपन केला, then what you will get? That is a 5 minus I minus 1 plus I upon 4 plus 2I. Okay. The plus I minus I get cancelled. 5 minus I, that is a 4 upon 4 plus 2I. Okay. पुन्हा यातनं 2 common काढणार. Okay. Then you will get 4 upon, if you take the 2 as a common, then in bracket you will get 2 plus I. Okay. आणि मला त्याला सिम्प्लिफाय करणार. 2 1 चा 1, 2 2 चा 4. Therefore you will get x is equals to 2 upon 2 plus I. आता पुन्हा हे सिम्प्लिफाय करणार. मल्टिप्लाय दी कॉन्जुगेट ऑफ 2 प्लस आय एन अँड डी. त्याच्या 2 मायनस आय ने मल्टिप्लाइड करणार एन अँड डीला. अँड देअरफॉर यू विल गेट 3 minus I into 2 minus I. 3 into 2 you will get 6. 3 into minus I minus 3I. Minus I into 2 minus 2I. Minus I into minus I plus I square. 2 plus I 2 minus I. 2 square minus I square. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 that will become plus. 4 plus 1 you will get 5. 6 minus 1 5 minus 5I upon 5. आता 5 ने असं दोघांना डिवाइड करणार. 5 upon 5 you will get 1. 5I upon 5 you will get I. Therefore x is equals to 1 minus I. नंतर नेक्स्ट x is equals to 2 upon 2 plus I. पुन्हा याला कॉन्जुगेटने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. n and d ला 2 minus I ने 2 minus I. ओके. 2 into 2 minus I. 2 into 2 4. 2 into minus I you will get minus 2I. 2 plus I into 2 minus I you will get 4 minus I square. Okay, but what is I square? I square is minus 1 and minus that will become plus. Therefore you will get 4 upon 5 minus 2I upon 5. This is the second root. And hence the roots are, what are the roots? 1 minus I and 4 by 5 minus 2 by 5I. Okay. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही हा लास्ट एक्झाम्पल बघू शकता. See this here. या प्रकारे एक्सरसाइज 3.2 इथे कंप्लीट केलेला आहे. आणि या व्हिडिओच्या आय बटनवर जर तुम्ही क्लिक केलं तर यापूर्वीचे माझे सर्व व्हिडिओज तुम्हाला बघायला मिळतील. ओके. नाउ विल सी इन द नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओ. टिल देन, गुड बाय.